Champs checked in for Orlando. Here too. Leone's checked in. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Orlando's coach as he addressed his team. He went over the offensive plan and that it hinges on running through Champ. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Looking for Harris. He gets it there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
You know, one of the big stories has been the three ball. It's been a key part of their offense throughout the game.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, I think that's a great strategy. Not only do you get easy points, but the clock stops as well.
Harris a screen on Smith. Right wing. Fournier pass to Wood. Gordon with it. Now Anthony defending. 6 to shoot. Gordon with a screen on Stoudemire. Kicks it out to Gordon. Shoots. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Stoudemire's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A theme that has unfortunately come up for this Orlando franchise is their inability to keep a franchise talent for long. Of course, you think both about Shaq and Dwight Howard and their exits.
Here's Champ. 24 points for him. In the corner, it's Gordon. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Anthony. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Anthony leading the charge. Nice shot by Smith.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Here's Champ. Right now averaging 27 points a game. Nails the 16-footer. Champ's got 26 points.
He's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
Anthony dishes to Prehione. Outside Hardaway. Soft touch off the glass. Prehione's got the lead up to 7 now for New York.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Here's Champ. He's got 26. Harris, right side. The pass to Wood. Fader on the way, and it doesn't even draw iron.
Tell you what, he can be really frustrating as a shooter. All you can do is grimace because you just can't find the range.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Well, there have been a few small forwards helping their teams in all sorts of ways lately. Like this group, leading the position and rebounding the last 10 games. Second, Carmelo Anthony.
And maybe they're not the biggest or strongest players in the front court, but that hasn't limited their ability to get in there, mix it up, and come up with a lot of rebounds night in and night out.
Yeah, you mentioned their lack of size and strength compared to the post players around the NBA, but I've always found that the best rebounders usually aren't the biggest guy. They're the most tenacious, and they have excellent timing and the ability to get off their feet multiple times quicker than their opponents.
Here's Prehione. He's got 7. Smith with a screen on Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway kicks to Anthony. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Magic making a change here. The Magic trail by 5.
And no need to rush it. They can play for one shot.
And I think they should wait till about the 5-second mark to go for it.
There's a screen. Here's Champ with 1 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
What a big bonus for them to end the quarter as he beats the buzzer.
Talk about maximizing every last possession you've got. Right there, it was done.
And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, and today it comes from one of the men in the middle, Kevin. Let me tell you, anytime you get a big man who can pass like this, it really changes the way you can.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon comes in for Channing Frye. And Tobias Harris subbed in for Gordon. Smith checked in for the Knicks. Pablo Prigioni comes in for Shumpert. And New York, looking at who they've got. Hardaway is out there with Smith. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Pablo Prigioni. And it's Calderon in at the 1 spot. Vucevic with the bucket.
I wasn't so sure he could get it turned around after that poor first half, but he's got it rolling here a little bit in the second.
Checked in for Peyton. Then for the Knicks, Samuel Dalembert, who's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Stoudemire in for Pablo Prigioni. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. Derek Fisher had some words for his team over that last break. He said, guys, for a team with our firepower, we're playing way too tight. We need to push the ball up the floor, get out in transition, and get those easy baskets. We can do this.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
The feed now to Smith. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Harris.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half, still bagels in the second.
Gordon with a screen on Calderon. It's stolen by Calderon. And a fast break now for the Knicks. All going up court. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Calderon's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, beautiful assist. That's a couple of teammates clearly on the same page.
Vucevic a screen on Calderon. Vucevic the pass to Wood. Just 5 to shoot. And yes, sir, that one drops. Champ's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Calderon kicks to Dalembert. It's stolen by Vucevic. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Smith. The drive by Anthony. The jump hook. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to Wood. Vucevic a screen on Calderon. It's tipped. Here's Gordon. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 8. Now Smith. Back to Calderon. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Calderon. Calderon's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Gordon with a screen on Calderon. Here's Champ. He's guarded by Calderon. Vucevic against Dalembert. Baseline J on the way. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 9 points now in just the second half. The Knicks shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. Calderon kicks to Anthony. Gets an open look and hits.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Magic leading by 5. Gordon with a screen on Calderon. Left side, Harris. Kick by Vucevic. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Wood. The shot will not go. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Smith dishes to Calderon. It's hauled in by Harris.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Vucevic a screen on Smith. Wood passes to Vucevic. He feeds it to Oladipo. Orlando needs to get off a shot. Blocked. And here's Calderon. And Dallenberg with the slam.
You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
Wood passes to Harris. Magic leading by 3. Passes it to Wood. Feet away. Here's Gordon. Good.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here.
Screen by Dallenberg. Calderon kicks to Anthony. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Now here's Calderon. Smith outside. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
A room service dime by Jose Calderon.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
Pass to Dallenberg. The 3 from Anthony. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's his fifth personal foul. Fifth team foul.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Huge free throws there, and that could be the difference. It will force, more than likely, a desperation three-point attempt.
And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew.
Hey, I know you saw me locking up out there, right?
Nope. I saw you doing what you're paid to do. Play good defense whenever you're on the court.
Oh, come on, man. Let me have this one. I did all the little things you always talking about. Hustle, effort, relentless.
Fair enough. Keep it up, and the wins will follow.
That's right. It just feels good to get that W.
Always.
You know, life's a funny thing.
Whatever you say, boss.
A couple of months ago, I never even heard of you. A few weeks ago, I was certain you were a one-and-done guy. You know, have your cup of coffee in the bigs and then disappear, never to be heard from again.
And now?
Now I'm going to tell you that I was wrong not to draft you, and I was silly to offer you only a 10-day contract. And you know, I was mistaken to think you were only here to have a cup of coffee.
So you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah, I'm saying we're offering you a guaranteed contract.